questions in person for linebacker TJ Dottery, and then we'll go to Zoom.
TJ, just looking back on the last time you guys played Georgia, just how frustrating was it? I mean, there were a lot of third and longs that they converted. I guess just looking back on it, was that frustrating, and how do you think you guys have gotten better since then?
Very frustrating not being able to capitalize on, like you said, third and longs or fourth and shorts, trying to get off the field. But going along in the season, I feel like we've matured and been able to eliminate a lot of the my bads and mistakes, because I feel like in a lot of those situations, a guy was missed a line or missed a sign versus them just one-on-one winning a play. So just being able to eliminate those.
Were there things you did well in that game that when you look back and looked at it, you were like, we weren't as far off, or did you look at that game after it was over and say, we've almost got to completely be a better defensive team?
Man, I'm truthfully, like, got to be a better defense. Talking about not allowing them to punt not one time. That was my first time ever in my life being in a game like that, so got to be completely better.
Was there something that they did that day that was maddening for you guys, difficult to defend, you didn't see coming? Or, I mean, what sort of led to that? Because you guys had played a lot better before that. You obviously played a lot better after that.
Man, no, sir. I mean, they're a great team. I won't take that for granted. They're also a great team, but I feel like that was on us, man. We really did like defeat ourselves on the defense standpoint. Like, just didn't come to play ready.
A lot of guys have already announced their returns, like Kite and Santerre Perkins and William Eccles. Those guys, what does that mean for next year? And just how have you seen some of those guys particularly grow? You know, Kite is his first year here. Eccles is his first year start. What have you seen from some of those guys that announced their return, and how important it is for next year?
Man, very important, man. Retain as many pieces as possible for just in the building and recruiting wise. But man, talking about the development of those guys, like seeing Will Eccles even last year, like behind Walter Nolan and J.J. Pegues, those great ones, watching him learn and really take notes and try to become and be better. So like seeing him like come and dominate right off the rip it's not shocking to me, because I saw the way he prepared last year. And same as Perk, he's continued to grow each and every year, and Kite developed and matured out through this year. I feel like that's where he's become the best at. He's always been a great athlete and can play football. Just the maturity level and being a leader in the defensive back room is where he's become the most improved.
TJ, as the game rolls on, Georgia throws two backs at you, 220 pounds. You know, they try to wear you down. And I think probably in that first game they did wear us down in that fourth quarter. But that becomes a mind game. And you be a defensive guy, it's mind over matter, right? I mean, you've got to decide, I'm going to go ahead and stick this guy. I don't care if he comes in here 15, 20, 30 times. He's 220 pounds. I'm going to hit him every time, right?
Yes, sir. That's the mentality. That's my mentality going into every game, and I really try to display that even at practice. So, you know, that rubs off on everybody else, man, to ready to lay it on the line, because I'm ready to lay it on the line no matter, whenever.
Yeah, you're the middle backer. You set the tone for that defense. I mean, if you do call plays in a huddle, which is not very often, you're the guy that sets the tone, right?
Yes, sir.
It's second straight rematch game for y'all. I mean, maybe similar with Tulane, but for Georgia. Are y'all treating it like you've just not played them and just starting fresh, or do y'all kind of have a base to build off of from that first game?
From a mentality standpoint, definitely. Don't want to not get that nasty taste out of our mouth, have that bad taste in our mouth from last time, because, like I said, have a lot to improve on. But from a game standpoint, it's a whole new ball game, whole new season. So that's our take on it.
What's been your message to the defense, especially after that first Georgia game?
Eliminating the my bads, man. Like I said, we played teams, and like Georgia's a great team, so they have good guys. They're going to make good plays. So when they make a one-on-one contested play, they're going to have those. But being able to capitalize when we have the opportunities on third and longs, and just not leave guys wide open or miss tackles, like can't have any of that versus good teams, or you're going to get beat.
Brian Brown mentioned that guys running open, it was just bust. I mean, how did that kind of happen? Was it just, I mean, guys let guys, what leads to busts like that when guys are just running wide open, right?
Miscommunication. Simple as that. Just miscommunication, whether man coverage, zone coverage, whatever it is, just miscommunication on all levels leads to things like that.
And Santerre, and this is his first year really, you know, playing predominantly linebacker and less than the pass rushing specialist. How have you seen him grow as a linebacker specifically over the course of this year?
man, his coverage ability, his communication, him learning the scheme has been great. And his coverage ability, like you said, him being able to drop back in coverage and get past deflection and pass breakups, that's huge. And just being able to add that to his game has been huge because he's also a great pass rusher.
What's it like having Coach Pete Golding on the field versus in the box, and what's it been like Coach Pete Golding as head coach for you?
It's awesome. I actually like it with him being on the sideline. So when he wants to tell us something, you can see him face to face. He's able to actually draw it on the board versus just hearing him through a headset since he's all the way up in the box. And from a head coach standpoint, he's awesome, man. He's kept it the same, but he's also stayed true to himself, and he's going to be himself through it all, and he's done a great job.
Awesome. Any more questions in person? Okay, raise your hand if you have a question on Zoom. No questions? Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.